Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your January 2018 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising signs. So Scorpio, Happy New Year. Let's see what the month has in store for you. I will also have the decks that I'm using listed below. All right, very interesting. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is what I'm using as the overall energy. So with the Seven of Pentacles, some of you might be working on a project, something like that. With the Seven of Pentacles, this person is planting those seeds. They're investing a lot of time and energy into something, but they have to wait for those seeds to sprout. They have to wait to reap those rewards from those efforts or from their hard work. So some of you, this definitely could be within your career. It could be also something else financial, or it could be a project. It could be something in your life that you feel as though you invested a lot into, but you have to kind of wait to see, you know, a return on your investment. Also, there could be some Scorpios that you're looking at, you know, how far you've come. You're looking at the progress that you made. You could also be determining whether or not you want to invest any more time and energy into something. You could be looking at, you know, where you're at the moment and figuring out, you know, what your next move is going to be for some of you. Now, right at the center, we do have the Nine of Wands crossed by the Queen of Wands. So this is energy that you're experiencing right at the start of the month. The Nine of Wands for me is someone sometimes who's been through the ringer. They've been through maybe some turbulence in the past, some difficulties, but you know, they didn't give up. You know, this is someone who is persevering. They're not giving up. You know, this person has a lot of inner strength. So some of you definitely maybe have been waiting with that Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Could have been waiting on something for a little while now, and you know, maybe you're tired of waiting. This is someone who's tired, maybe even exhausted. And what's interesting is we have this Queen of Wands, which could be a character. This could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person who's significant. Maybe this is the person you're waiting on, waiting to hear from for some of you. But then also I do see her as, you know, someone who, when she wants something, she makes it happen. You know, she's a manifester. She's a go-getter. She's incredibly passionate and creative, and she is in the challenge position. So some of you, you know, you could be very passionate about something, and you're in the process of manifesting this, but for whatever reasons at the start of the month, you know, this could be you having to really be strong and hang in there when it comes to this. Now, at your foundation, we do have the Eight of Pentacles. So for some of you, it definitely could be work-related with the Eight of Pentacles here. Definitely very devoted to whatever this is for some of you, really working incredibly hard. With the Eight of Pentacles, there could have been some Scorpios that you landed a new job. Maybe you started a new job and you're trying to already maybe move up within that company or something like that. Because we see you working very hard previously. For those of you that this is like a project or something else in another area of your life, I think that this was you really trying to make things happen here with the Eight of Pentacles, you know, working incredibly hard and very, very focused on this. Now, in the more recent past, I have the Five of Swords. The good news is this is in the recent past, so maybe you feeling challenged or dealing with challenging people or energies here in the recent past. Could have been conflicts, could have been arguments, could have been deception with the Five of Swords. I think that for some of you, you know, that this is a project, this is something you're working on. I think that you might have just felt challenged previously. Also, I can see the Five of Swords as a little bit more of an aggressive energy. Maybe some of you maybe even took on like a little bit of a more aggressive approach previously because you're tired of waiting. But crowning you, we do have the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords always comes in after dealing with some turbulence or dealing with some challenging energies. Sixes are a more balanced, more harmonizing energy. So I think that you know, at least you feel, some of you feel better. You're not dealing with this, you know, energy any longer. With the Six of Swords, you're maybe focused on moving forward, focused on, you know, definitely bringing some peace to your mind. For definitely the energy to improve here. Now, maybe travel is in the cards for you. Maybe you're thinking about traveling. You could be thinking about moving. Definitely, you know, this can be physical travel, not just mentally, you know, moving forward or preparing yourself. This can be physical travel here. And then, you know, what's coming up around the second week in the near future, I do have the Knight of Cups. So this can definitely be some sort of good news or communication that's coming in here around the second week. It also can be an opportunity that's coming to you, or because you are a water sign, an opportunity that maybe you're presenting to someone as well. So, I mean, it can be romantic in nature, but it doesn't have to be. With the Knight of Cups, if it's some sort of good news or an opportunity that you're hearing, you know, it's something that's going to excite you. It's something that's going to make you very, very happy. So it can be romantic in nature, but again, it doesn't have to be. So some of you have this maybe opportunity that's coming in, but in the position of your power, we have the Five of Pentacles. So maybe this is definitely work related for some of you. It's almost like, you know, some of you have been working incredibly hard, and maybe you're waiting to move up within that company, or waiting on some sort of raise or something like that. I think that some of you, this is definitely more career related for you guys. Now, with the Knight of Cups, this could be a job offer. This could be an offer that's coming in, or news that's coming in, and it's going to make you very happy. And some of you could be recovering financially here with the Five of Pentacles. We did just have, you know, Christmas. Christmas is very expensive, so I'm seeing this come up a lot, the Five of Pentacles, and it's because, you know, people maybe feel as though they spent too much money, or they have to catch up financially in some way, something like that. And for some of you, that very well could be what this is. And in the position of how those around you are viewing you, we do have the Empress. I mean, so, you know, that's just very interesting, because the Empress, generally speaking, she represents abundance. Abundance does come in many forms, but, you know, maybe you're feeling like this financial pinch. You know, maybe you're not really lacking financially. You know, people see you in a really good place, but maybe you feel as though you are. Maybe you feel as though you spent too much money. Could be something like that. Because the Empress, you know, the Empress represents abundance here. And this is, you know, how those around you are viewing you. So, with the Empress here in this position, also some of you are in that process of starting something new, giving birth to something new. I think that some of you have to be patient with this. It needs some time to grow and mature, but you're still giving birth to something new and starting something new here. The Empress is an incredibly creative energy. She's a beautiful woman. So for you Scorpion women, I mean, this is in the position of how those around you are viewing you, which, you know, is a beautiful woman here. So also she can be a mother. So some of you might be pregnant. Some of you could be conceiving, or maybe you are a mother. And you spent a lot of money on your kids for Christmas. I mean, that could be a possibility. I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles everywhere. Now, coming up in the hopes and fears, we have the Five of Cups. So we have a few fives here, which I think some of you, again, have felt challenged when it comes to this matter. But this is in the fears position. So I think you're fearing, you know, what it is that you've been working on so hard, Scorpio, not working out. But that's just a fear. It's just a fear. This is some emotional energy. So I would say stay out of your head. Definitely, you know, try not to focus on the problem. Focus on the future. Focus on a solution, which I think with that Seven of Pentacles, that's exactly what you're doing. And not all of you, you know, might be experiencing this. This is in the fears position. I think you're fearing something not working out here. But you're actually leaving the month of January, going into February with the energy of the Three of Cups, which is a card for me of celebrations, good times. You can see here how these girls, they're having fun, they're making wine. So, I mean, some of you, what's going to help is getting out with friends or family, going out, being social. It's a very social energy. This is going to help take your mind off of your worries or what it is that you're concerned about. Some of you need to get out and about and be social. Other Scorpios, you could be celebrating something here at this time. You know, you could be celebrating this news that you received here. So, I mean, this is a nice, lighter, emotional energy here. Because, though, you do have, let's see, we have two threes along with these fives here. So there could be a small group of Scorpios that maybe there is a situation involving 3 people. That could be a love triangle, but it doesn't have to be. That could be a family matter. That could be a business matter. And, you know, with this 5 of Pentacles, maybe waiting on some sort of settlement or waiting on something financial to come through for some of you. Something you've been working on. But let's do some clarifying here. Let's see. I want to take a look at the 5 of Pentacles for Scorpio. Clarifying the 5 of Pentacles for Scorpio for January. Clarifying the 5 of Pentacles for Scorpio. Wow, okay. So we have the 3 of Cups again. We have the 3 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Rods. So with the 2 of Pentacles, very interesting. If this is a situation with 3 people, if it is, let's say, a love triangle, it might be a bit of an emotional roller coaster for some of you. There's highs, there's lows, you know, ups and downs. Emotionally, some of you could be having to defend yourself, defend your relationship, defend your actions with the 7 of Rods. Emotionally, that could be taking a toll on you. So for those of you that it is like a love triangle or a situation with 3 people, maybe having to defend yourself in some way, having to stand your ground in some way. And I think that with this combination, it's a bit of a, you know, an emotional ride for you. It's not the easiest. And with the 5 of Pentacles, it also can represent losing faith with someone or something. So maybe some of you are waiting on a person to get out of a relationship or to get a divorce or something like that, and that's taking a toll. Maybe because with the 7 of Rods, for me, normally this is that warrior spirit. So this is someone who's passionate about something. They have their mind or even their heart set on something, and you know, they're not going to back down when it comes to that. So I think that some of you want something. There's something you're very passionate about, but it's almost like you're dealing with this emotional roller coaster. But I would say don't lose faith with this. Put yourself first, definitely here in January. Go out, enjoy yourself, spend time with friends and family. Take your mind off of this however you can. I would suggest, you know, taking your mind off of this. But let me pull you an additional guidance card. This is the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. All right, there we go. Interesting. And then also this month, I'm pulling a Romance Angel Oracle card for you guys. But over on Vimeo, I will have the January Love Tarot forecast posted. So if that's something that interests you, definitely check out Vimeo. I have my link below. Scorpio, love and relationship matters. Additional guidance for Scorpio for January. For a small number of you, maybe you even need to make your mind up here. With the 2 of Pentacles, you could be going back and forth, weighing the pros and cons, or really trying to make a decision here about something. And it could be, if this is a situation with 3 people, it could be about that. All right, so the first card that I have is savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. So, you know, that's really interesting, because for those of you that this is, you know, financially related, I was talking about maybe overspending at Christmas, something like that. And so maybe some of you are just simply trying to catch up here, and you're maybe focused on saving your money, your savings, you know, building on that savings account. So savings, and then, you know, the Romance Angel Oracle card that I have for you, interesting enough, is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So it seems like money matters definitely are very significant. So for those of you that are coupled, you know, I mean, maybe there is something going on financially. For some of you, it could be, you know, affecting your relationship in some way. Maybe one of you works too much or something like that. If you're single and you want to meet someone, and maybe maybe you've been very focused on your career, and that's, you know, that's maybe prevented you from maybe meeting someone. So again, make that time here right at the end of the month, which I think many of you are going to get out and just enjoy yourself, because you never know what could happen. But some of you are definitely very focused on your finances here, and maybe saving some money in January. Okay, Scorpio, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to me, definitely please do subscribe. Over on Vimeo, I do have the Love Tarot forecast posted, so if that's something that interests you, definitely check those out. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com, and I do still have the 2018 yearly tarot forecast up for sale. So I wish you all a wonderful month. Take care.